Okay, views. This is Dr. James Wondert speaking, and it's Wednesday, 1st of October 2025. And I'm making this video recording inside my supported housing personal bedroom for the homeless in Coventry. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about fire alarms, in particular, the fire alarms like the one above there. Can you see that are fitted in these rooms for your safety? Obviously any fire hazards, etc. And what I've got to mention in this video is that I'm actually deeply concerned because I've been suffering from personally uh, coughing and kind of hair loss symptoms. If you can see, my hair's been kind of thinning from the top, and I don't think that's just natural alopecia. I think it might be attributable to those fire alarms there. And if you're watching this video, this is also an important health and safety video, and to inform my viewers as well about these fire alarms, which are standard fire alarms fitted in most places. And modern fire alarms usually are of two types. One is of an ionization type of fire alarm, and the other is either photoelectric or multi-sensor alarms, and the latter being the safest. That's the photoelectric and multi-sense alarms, and I'll explain now why I think those fire alarms are a hazard. And although they're supposed to be there for your own safety and protection, but they might be actually causing another hazard, and that's from the effects of radioactivity. In particular, if it's an ionization type of fire alarm, which is also a kind of a standard modern fire alarm, then the chances are it will contain a material known as Americium, which is radioactive, and essentially it's just an ionization type of fire alarm, and and they do contain a small amount of radioactive material. Like I said, Americium 241 to be precise, to function by ionizing the air inside a chamber. And this radiation, however, poses not really allegedly significant health risk, but I would actually question that and dispute that. And obviously, because of the alpha particles that are emitted, it's supposed to be very weak and really cannot penetrate detectors, causing to provide a high level of safety for the occupants there. And like I said, the photoelectric smoke alarms and multi-sensor alarms are much safer, and I would recommend substitution with those if you do or must insist on having a fire alarm. So that's the message in this video that I'd like to get across. And that small amount of radioactivity, although sometimes they dispute the level of radioactivities in certain places, obviously background radiation, for instance, like if you're in Cornwall or somewhere, for instance, the background radiation can be high, and obviously that will vary on your location in the country where you are as well. The background radiation can be severe sometimes just from natural sources, depending on where you are. But regardless of that issue, these do emit radioactivity, like I said, alpha radiation, alpha particles, and you may be inhaling, obviously, if you're in a closed room for a lengthy amount of time. I've actually had no choice, you see, because I was rendered homeless, and I've been living in supported housing since May 2024 last year, and over a year now. And even this room here, this is a bedroom in a different part of the city, but I did change to this around December. I stayed in another room at a different location, and that was on Walsgrave Road, actually, in Coventry. And in that particular house, in my bedroom, there was also a fire alarm similar to this one. and that's probably standard with all these housing companies. Obviously, the safety of the occupants, and they have a monthly checks as well to see if the fire alarms are working and in order. That's not the issue here. It's the issue of the type of fire alarms. And like I mentioned, if they do contain ionization fire alarms, there are more risks due to radioactivity. And like I said, my personal symptoms, such as thinning of the hair on the top, and also some coughing symptoms, which I do get quite occasionally, haven't been recorded before. I mean, as far as I'm aware, I haven't suffered from that sort of thinning of the hair as much as before. But since I've actually been living in supported housing where they are fitted fire alarms, and I'm assuming they are the ionization standard fire alarms. So that's my concern here, and I'd just like to get that across to my viewers out there. If you've got the same problems, obviously you need to raise it with the training standards as well. Maybe the Coventry City Council, your council, if you're not in Coventry City Council, and do be aware this is a genuine concern, and people ain't aware of this, and they just buy fire alarms and stick them on and everywhere, even bedrooms, and they don't realise the risk. So I'm just recommending substitution for the fire alarms for safer ones, such as photoelectric fire alarms or multi-sensor alarms, which don't pose a risk in terms of radioactivity. That's about it for this video. Dr. James One Dutch on 1st of October 2025.